Today I'm at Pantai Matahari Terbit, and I want to show you today all the cafes and warungs which are up this end of the of Sanur these days. It's changed over the years, and I wanted to take it a bit slower today to show you all the places that have appeared maybe since the last time you were here. So you'll see that that's Pantai Matahari Terbit there. That's where the old harbour is over there, or the new harbour is over there. And it starts off with a coffee shop, Lover Boy, and then another coffee shop, and then a Bangsal place. This is what it's all about down here, is this very local style coffee shops and very local style food. For example, Infinity Coffee Roaster. That's, of course, foreigners can go there, like there's nothing against it. But it's one of those things that Indonesians like a bit of a different style of cafe to the average foreigner. And that's what these places are tailored at. You've even got more sort of basic warungs down here. They're in a decent building. That's what makes them look a little bit more expensive. But honestly, the prices here are fair. They're not cheap. They're not cheap like they would have been in an old warung like for 3,000 or something like that in days gone by. But they're fair. Like Coco Bistro is a famous name here in Bali. That place used to be down at Pantai Duyung back in the day. So if you liked that place down at Pantai Duyung, Coco Bistro, go there. That's a pretty good one. A dumpling place. If you love your dumplings, that'll be pretty decent. Kedai Lokal. It's doing things like satays and that sort of stuff. Yeah. Burger joint with a coffee machine. Like most of these places have coffee machines. That's one of the things that I've noticed down here, is that coffee is a big feature of most of the places down here, because that's one of the things that people like to do in Indonesia is to nongkrong, yeah? And when you nongkrong, you want to have a coffee, yeah? So ngopi, N-G-O-P-I, is the verb of having a coffee, yeah? Ngopi dulu, have a coffee first. And nongkrong is the thing to hang out, you know? People love to hang out and have a coffee. A bit of a grill house there. Another cafe with a huge coffee machine in there. That's a nice one as well. Nice, expensive coffee machine. So that's the sort of vibe down here. As I said, local style, but you do have tourists coming up here who are looking for something a little bit more, local style. So sometimes we think of local style, that's a nice place, isn't it? Sometimes we think of local style as being poor. But there's a side to the locals which is sometimes a little bit unseen, and that is that a lot of locals are very rich. They've got a lot of money, a lot of locals, not everyone, and they want to spend it like everyone else does around the world. And this is the sort of place they might be spending their money at with all these places. Now, I've been to that place up there. It's called Kopi Jaya Abadi. They do a really good coffee for, I think 30,000, I think it was. Really just good coffee. And the outlook from up there on that balcony over the water, just beautiful. I've had the noodles over here at Q8 Bakmi. Really good. I think I got a coffee from there for a really good price as well. Like, it was a cheap coffee. Love that place. The next place over here, which I know is popular, it's called Capri. That is an Italian place. Hello, how you going? And they do really good focaccias and pizzas and that sort of stuff down there. Pizza and Go, that's one of my preferred pizzas in Sanur anyway, but they've got it down here on the beach now. That's a good one. They do sort of like a focaccia base for their pizza. Peso is another cafe in Sanur on the bypass that they've got an outlet down here now. And Goldmine is a long-standing coffee place down here at this end of town. Most of these places have two options: an air-conditioned seating option inside, and then an option really close to the beachfront over there. Most people are going to want to be next to the beachfront because that's why you're down here. You're down here because of the waves and all of that sort of stuff crashing. I think we must be getting close to high tide at the moment, because I can hear the waves crashing over the edge here. Look at this. Well, that's getting pretty high, but it's beautiful. These are all the cargo boats. They're all going over to, like, mainly Nusa Lembongan and Nusa Penida as well. I think Lembongan is more popular from here. I'm not sure. Yeah. Once you get out of that section, it doesn't end there. There's more to this area than just that. So let's say you're staying up this area and your hotel's around here somewhere, like, you go there for sure, but there are other options around here, and I'll just show you those as well. Now, you've got a Deus Ex Machina outlet there. Look at that, those custom motorbikes, and it's just very cool, isn't it? Very cool. Up there, there's a few different places that are interesting. Warung mukbang is a must. That's been around for decades and decades and decades. They do fish head soup. Now, it sounds a bit weird, but the fish is just beautiful and the soup's beautiful. If you like fish, that is just a really good place to have something with fish in it, and it's a local style. Very famous around the world, like honestly, you've got to go there, really, if you love your fish. Now, the other place that I wanted to show you in this particular area, so this is really called Pantai Bangsal around here, is this little area. It's like kiosks, I think they call them, but they're cheaper places for you to go and get food and stuff. So I'll show you. It's still not fully operational yet, but it is going. Yeah, and they're a little bit off that main strip and not as upmarket. So you see there's loads of places. It's like almost like a little market area. These ones are closed at the moment, but the plan is to have all this opened up so that people on a budget can come here and get cheaper food, and you're not necessarily taking up a prime vantage point down at the beach. You know what I mean? There are a bunch of places down here. You know? Look at this, warungs. So if you're lamenting the loss of all the old warungs, well, you can still get them here. Yeah, you can even get a nasi goreng down here, or pop mee, or tipat cantok. Yeah. Bu, harganya berapa untuk nasi goreng di sini?
Nasi goreng 25.
Okay, so 25,000 for a nasi goreng. Good price. Good price. Terima kasih, Bu. So that's what we're talking about down here. So if you want your cheap stuff, it's still available here in these little hidden kiosks, which honestly are a lot more busy on the weekends when a lot more locals are down here. But still, not bad. Look at that. Get some sort of like, I don't even know what that is. It's almost like an ice cream bowl of some sort for 25,000. Brilliant. Little coffee shop. Look at that one. Beautiful. So, and of course, the people that are renting at these places don't have to pay as much in rent. So that allows them to give better prices. So that's sort of what I wanted to show you around today at Pantai Bangsal and Pantai Matahari, because I think this is an unloved end of town. And if you've got your own wheels, like a bicycle, like definitely come up here. But even if you don't, I mean, if you love to walk, it's not that big a deal to walk up here. I mean, you'll be tired by the time you get up here, but I mean, that's a great opportunity to just go for a swim in the ocean or have a cold drink or a bit of a pick-me-up with a hot coffee, which I think I might go and have right now. I think I will. Hey, thanks for coming along for the ride today, and thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all things Sanur and the rest of Indonesia. I'll catch you next time, and sampai jumpa.